Welcome everyone. Joining me today in the Halifax Rainmen locker room is shooting guard #1, Eddie Robinson. Thanks for joining me today, Eddie.
Thanks for having me.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions so the fans out there can get to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
You played in the NBA for 6 years with the Charlotte Hornets and the Chicago Bulls. Which team was your favorite and why?
I think I would have to say Charlotte Hornets. You know, it was my first team in the NBA, first time being in the NBA. Had the most success with that team. We went to the playoffs. My first year we went to the first round. The second year we went to the second round, so I have to say the Hornets.
You haven't played a competitive basketball game in 3 years. On November 28th in Oshawa was your first game. How did that feel?
It felt good. You know, I was very excited to actually be back on the court playing. You know, I've been out with the injury. So, you know, I was very excited just to, get back on the floor and play.
Now, one of the things that you did as an NBA player that unfortunately not all NBA players do is you took care of your finances. You're financially set for life. So why did you, at 35, decide to come back and play basketball?
I think right now I'm still capable of playing at a high level. Just because I'm 35, some players can't play at 35, but I've been fortunate to, still have the opportunity to play.
Now, is one of it's everybody's dream to make it in the NBA. Obviously, you've already done that. Is that a goal of yours now?
Oh yeah, it's been a goal of mine ever since I got out. It was always trying to get back into it. And right now I'm in Halifax trying to make the opportunity happen again.
Well, we're happy to have you. You could have played overseas, where there's huge money. Why did you decide to play in the NBL and come to Halifax?
I think going overseas is, I have family, so I didn't want to be that too far away. Just wanted to kind of be closer to the States.
Question about your teammates. Who is the best dressed Halifax Rainman?
Best dressed? Probably Crook, because all his clothes matches from like head to toe. So I'll probably say Crook.
Okay. Now, all the players don't like to throw other players under the bus, but I'm going to ask you, who is the worst dressed Halifax Rainman?
Worst dressed? I'd say Kuso.
Okay, fair enough. What do you enjoy most about getting out into the community and being part of the Halifax Rainmen?
I think that's a way of showing how much we appreciate our fans for coming out supporting us. So it's always good to go out in the community and let them get up close and personal with them and let them know that we're good guys and we're all about helping the community.
Now, you've played in the NBA against hundreds of NBA players. Who is the best player you ever played with or against?
Best player I played with, I'd say Baron Davis. My first year in Charlotte. He was coming from UCLA. He was, had a lot of hype around him and learned a lot from him, along with other veterans. Other player would probably be Allen Iverson, because I had to guard him. And he's pretty quick, so.
Obviously, basketball players are athletes. Growing up, why did you choose basketball?
I think I fell in love with it. Me and my father used to watch the Piston games when they were the bad boys back in the day. I was a huge Piston fan, and once I got involved in watching it, I wanted to, one day hopefully do what they were doing. So I started playing at a young age. I think I started in the 3rd grade, and just kept going from there.
If you owned your own professional basketball team, what would you name it?
If you have something to do with the bad boys. Okay,
last question. If somebody from the Halifax Rainmen basketball team were to run for mayor in Halifax, who would it be?
Probably Christian.
Christian Upshaw, why?
Yeah, because he's from here, people's familiar with him. He grew up here, so I think he'd be a great opportunity there.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today, and good luck in the rest of the season.
Okay, thank you.